Burnley and Pendle Aero Modellers proudly present the Rainbow Charity Flight, a cross-country point-to-point flight between the club's flying sites at Towneley and Trawden. Looking at the OS map, the red line shows the most direct route. The most practical road route had tree cover in some stretches where the model would be obscured. It would be necessary to leave the truck and walk through fields to keep the model in sight. Farmer's permission was obtained and the black route was finalised, a distance of 11 miles. The model used for the flight was Geoffrey Fisher's 105-inch Spire on Champ, powered by a 22cc magneto-ignition petrol engine.
All weekend retuning it, wondering why he wasn't getting the mileage that he used to do.
An additional fuel tank gave a 70-minute flight time on maximum power. The radio control system was powered by 2 battery packs, one acting as a backup. A fail-safe device was also fitted to prevent a flyaway in the event of radio failure. The truck was suitably adorned with posters to advertise our mission. The radio headsets kept the pilot and navigator in contact whilst on the truck.
It's the white one as well?
Yes.
Pre-flight checks completed, the model was taken to its takeoff position where the local press took photographs.
Yeah, I mean to do, yeah.
Yeah, because I want, as soon as you lift off, me and Frank will nip across to my van and then we'll chase over to...
Yeah.
The pilot's truck set off to the first changeover point at the other side of Trawden village. Using the two-way radio link, they would confirm their position and readiness to take over.
I can't see actually.
Just about.
He's there. He's walking back towards you. Orange, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he were in white, but I can see
Yeah,
him
we've
just
got you.
like
We've
that.
got you there, yeah. No problem. G03. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to come down this field as far as I possibly can, clear of visual obstructions. And well, you can get up anytime you're ready now. You can away you go.
All right. Just stand by a minute then, Jeff. I'll start it up and get it in the air, and then we'll start walking back towards the thing. I'll give you a shake once it's off the ground, Jeff.
Catch you in a bit. Thank you.
The all clear given, the model was now prepared for takeoff.
I don't want to stretch you on the top of it. Right.
At 12 minutes past 10, Bpam took off and started to climb to 500 feet, as requested by our insurers to overfly a populated area. The model was circled to gain height. The truck crew were standing by to commence the second leg of the flight and take over flying the model from the back of the truck.
You'll find elevator trim very sensitive. Start pedaling now.
This was the first walk through the fields to avoid tree cover. The model was circled overhead in readiness to proceed. As you can see, this is difficult terrain to drive through, let alone fly a model aircraft from the back of a truck. The Raynet vehicle preceded the truck and via a UHF radio link informed the truck navigator of any problems on the road ahead, who then informed the pilot. It was now time to leave the truck for the last leg of the flight, and to walk down towards Towneley, where the model would be handed over to the pilot on the flying site.
Have we got a spare trolley with us? No? It's on the pickup.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm going to do the countdown now. Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch.
Wait. Where's the...
Where's Geoffrey?
Control was taken over by the flying site pilot, and the model was circled until the truck crew walked down onto the side. They would now take over for the final touchdown. The Raynet car and the pilot's truck duly arrived. This was the final stage of the flight. With a friendly wing waggle, the model commenced its final approach.
They came past us that fast, we were going smack right, we won't never get there before. It was we had a right good vantage spot.
Field clear. Clear.
Yeah, field clear.
Long before. Well ahead of it.
I've only two, I want a group. Yeah, only two left on the phone. Am I in your way?
There we go, touchdown at 10:59, a flight time of 47 minutes, an excellent achievement. A large number of members were present at Towneley to witness the success of our mission. Members took photographs of the successful team.
Forgot my hat.
Off on road. Did it?
Yeah. We picked it up though, you've got it.
Right. Yeah. How much fuel's in?
Hey, nobody's touched the pilot, have they?
Oh, sorry.
We're all waiting.
Get back with it, I'll do it all the model.
Oh no.
No, don't waste it.
He said, well,
What a good day.
It was now time to celebrate. As a result of the club's efforts, £1,600 was raised by the membership on sponsorship forms for our first cross-country charity flight.
I'd like to welcome you all for coming, a warm welcome on this cold night. Thanks very much for coming, it's a very nice turnout. By a happy coincidence, it's Children in Need Night tonight. That's more by accident than design, the way that worked out, but it's particularly apt that we're making the presentation to the Rainbow Nursery tonight. Apart from welcoming all our club members and their wives and husbands where appropriate, I'd like to welcome our special guests who have come along for the presentation tonight. Sister Beverly Hargreaves, young lady there, give us a wave, Beverly. Sister Beverly Hargreaves, who runs the Rainbow Nursery at Barrowford. She's come along tonight to accept our donation. And David Parkinson, stood at the side of Beverly there, who is the Voluntary Services Manager. Is that correct, David?
That's right.
At Burnley Hospital. And through his department we were able to join the appeal and I think David made sure that we were issued with the correct documentation, making it all legal and above board just to collect money for this worthy cause. I'd like to welcome Natalie Cox and her husband Chris. Natalie has kept a regular feature in the Nelson Leader during the year, so thank you for that, Natalie, and thank you for coming tonight. And Bob Orrell and Mike Banks. There's Bob and there's Mike. A winter's night earlier on this year at a particularly nice hostelry. Bob and Mike were very helpful to us. We asked if we could meet them because their Keighley and District Model Aircraft Club had done one or two similar events in the past, and we went along to pick their brains. And they were very, very helpful and very generous in their monetary support as well. So welcome to you and your wives. Thanks very much for coming. And finally, thank you, Bertie.
Just fill it in, just fill it in.
Yeah. There's people here I was going to mention, but I haven't turned up, so I'll get a mention. And finally, I'd like to acknowledge Alec McKnight, who has actually produced a video that was finished tonight of the actual flight. It runs for 12 minutes, and if anybody's interested to see it, we're just going to switch it on and let it run, and if you want to watch it, fine. But there's a few people asked me how we actually did this flight. It's there for you to see. And I think that's about it. Oh, the main thing, I'd like to thank Fran Wells and Vi, ultimately, I think, who's going to be helping dish out the pie and peas, which will be available after the presentation. It's about 9 o'clock. So thanks to them. I don't know where that's your pea. Oh, it's here. Thanks very much for their help anyway. I'd just like to mention, because it's not actually cropped up, but I would like to mention and make one thing absolutely clear about the money that we've collected. To actually attempt this flight, it did involve the use of a lot of expensive equipment, but it was all donated by members of the club, and there was not one penny of expenses that's been taken out of the fund to provide for any of the equipment. So every penny that was collected, just like Children in Need, every penny that's collected goes into the Rainbow Fund. Well, that's it now. I'm going to ask Mick Ryan if he'll step up with Beverly for the presentation, and then Mick will tell you a little bit more about what's going to happen.
No, you said you keep it.
We've lost the ring. We've lost the ring.
You give me the check later.
Did I?
Oh, hey. Check. Right, we'll better have a look and see. There really is one in here somewhere. Okay.
It's a rubber one.
Right, be good and we'll listen.
And the nominations are...
They are, Beverly. £600 for your things, and it's a pleasure to donate.
Right, I just want to say a few words. First of all, I'd like to say that
I don't know anything whatsoever about flying model aeroplanes. What's always fascinated me is how you've always managed to get yourself so small to get into the cockpit. On behalf of the children, the staff and the parents who attend Rainbows, who come from both Burnley and Pendle, I'd like to say a big thank you. It's a credit to you. It's absolutely wonderful that you've raised all this money for us. The minibus is absolutely essential for us, for the children who come from outlying areas, whose parents can't get them into the unit, where they desperately need the therapy that we give. And because of you, and because of people like you, we're going to be able to carry on bringing them in. So thank you very much indeed.
Right, bars have come.